Hello YouTube, it's William. Welcome to another update. For those of you who are new to the channel, we do these updates, or I do these updates about every 2 weeks. Give a day or two here and there, but on average it's about 2 weeks. We talk about new models, we talk about what's in production, we talk about what's coming up next in production, we talk about impending sales that possibly could be coming up. What drops we've had at the wholesaler dealers. So we talk about a lot of things in these updates, and so you might want to make sure you subscribe and click the little bell so that you're notified and can keep up with WC Knives, because there's a lot of good things coming. A lot of good things. See, I got my shirt on. I'll put a link below. These can be purchased from Heather at the Etsy store. She's got some nice collared shirts and different colors. Got some tees, t-shirts, some nice t-shirts, very soft, and some caps, baseball caps. So I'll put a link to her Etsy store in the description below. Go over there and help her out. I don't get anything from it. She just does this on her own, and that's her deal. So I'll let her handle it. So anyway, if you have anything that you want with some branding, WC branding on it, then just talk to her. She might be able to help you out. So anyway, first of all, last week we had, well, this is Sunday, so I guess it's the week before now. We had Ridge Runner Blades was in the house. It's been a week, so there wasn't much grinding done in that 4 or 5 days. We did do a documentary that's being in editing right now, and I'm being told it's going to be epic. So anyway, we'll try to get links and everything to that once that drops. I'm being told possibly in the next week or two. So anyway, that should be a lot of fun. But the main thing, the reason they came was to unveil or introduce the WCFK, the William Collins Field Knife, that is now on pre-order for first runs at the Ridge Runner Blades store. So I'll put a link to Ridge Runner Blades WC page in there, so you guys can go and get in on that pre-order. First runs will end on February the 22nd. Again, first runs will end on February the 22nd. So if you want a first run, you have to get in before February the 22nd. No exceptions. Okay? So you got to pre-order before February the 22nd to get a first run etched on the blade. And I'll put some links at the end of this video about that live that we did. I know the original live, the bandwidth was not that great, but they did a recording of that live in HD. And I'll link that video to this so you guys can see me in HD. So I know everybody wants to see that, but anyway, so that was a lot of fun. Those guys, I mean, man, I had never seen such great equipment in all my life. I didn't even know they made cameras like they use. I bet their cameras cost $100,000. Man alive, those guys are serious. So anyway, that was a lot of fun. I enjoyed having them here in the shop for 4 or 5 days. And trust me, they were thorough. They got me grinding at the bench and some B-roll and whittling on sticks and talking about WC Knives, my history, just all kinds of stuff. Like I said, I've been told it's epic. So expectations are high. Anyway, so that should be coming out in the next week or two. In the meantime, there's going to be some shorts that's released on the WCFK, and I'm in the process of trying to do a playlist on my website or on my YouTube channel, and trying to drop a lot of these videos into that playlist. Give me a minute, boy. I tell you what, the last week has been very, very, very busy. So anyway. I'm working on that. I got to get taxes together too. That's another thing I'm working on. A lot of irons in the fire, okay? And so right now I'm dressed up. I got an appointment at 2 o'clock today that I got to go meet somebody. about some future things that's coming. So things are looking up. Things are looking up. I'm very excited about the future of WC Knives. So anyway, without further ado, let's get into since we're talking about Ridge Runner, let's go ahead and talk about that. They did place an order for some of the old designs. I can't think of what the designs are off the top of my head. I see a lot of things going on. But they do have some, what was formerly known as a Triple X is now the Contraband is now the new name for the Triple X. So they got some Contrabands on order, and some of the older models. I think they've got some Master Companions on order, and one more. I can't remember what else it was. There's a couple more. And there, I think they have a wood rake, some wood rakes on order. So anyway, a little splattering of some of the older designs that maybe somebody missed that they want to get in on now. So anyway, look for that coming up. Should have a shipment to them probably at the end of the month, first part of next month, something like that. Let's talk about Great Northern Knives. Talked to Jeff Friday. And the North Winds, I've shipped about half of the North Winds to them. The last shipment had 4 of the 3 Vs. So it's about half of the 3 Vs on order. So about half of the North Winds on total has been shipped to Great Northern, and they're getting those out to you guys as quickly as they can. So anyway, look for that in your mailbox soon. So that's going very well. They have some drops here and there. I think I saw an Alaskan buoy on their store. You just have to go to their website and see, because when they drop on their website, they don't really last that long. So you got to keep an eye on their website. That's at greatnorthernknives.com under the WC webpage there. So anyway, check them out. Keep an eye on them because they have some pretty nice handles. They do some specialized handles there that I just don't have the time to do. So they took up that need, and they're doing very well at it. So anyway, keep an eye on them because they're having drops here almost on a weekly basis. So anyway, that ought to be fun. All right, that's pretty much wholesale. Let's talk about retail here for a moment. I have shipped out WCSKs, well, I say shipped out. I got them in the package, and the mail ran before I could get them in the mailbox. So I got them in packages in my truck to drop off at the mailbox on Monday. So anyway, I missed a day on that. The Kydex, took me an extra day on the Kydex. So anyway, they're packaged up now, and they'll be dropped off in the mailbox on Monday. And that's WCSKs through 9/01 is being shipped out. The orders for March of 2024 is in works. I've got the signature fill lures. They are heat treated on the wall for me to finish up, and I'm hoping I'll finish those up in the next 2 weeks. Okay, we'll get those out. The slick, the slims, and the Master Companions are being handled. I'm picking those up from Tom on Tuesday. So all of those will be out the door by the end of the week of this week. So look for those. If you have a Master Companion, a slick, or a slim that was ordered in March of last year, then those should be shipped out here in the next week. WCSK's 902 and 903 is heat treated, ready to be dropped off at Tom's on Tuesday when I pick up the Master Companions. Then I'll drop those WCSK's 902 and 903 off to him, and we should get those out in the next 2 weeks. So everything in the March time frame will be out the door in the next 2 weeks. And I know I'm a little bit behind, a week or so, but you know, life gets in the way. So bear with me. We're pretty close to that 10-month wait. and then we'll start on the April orders. Matter of fact, I've got a couple of the April orders already done. They'll ship out pretty quick in the next couple of weeks anyway. So anyway, I already started on the April stuff. The Gray Man. Let me pick you up and I'll show you. See all these handle materials? This is Gray Man stuff. All right. This is Tom's box with the 902, 903 SKs in there. And all that is the Gray Man handles and liners. I've got 10 over there on the bench ready for testing. That's heat treated. I hope you guys can see that. I can't tell. Over there. And I've got another 20 on the wall in the grind room. And I'll show you those in a minute. So basically on the Gray Man, that is what's being dropped off at Tom. The first 20 is being dropped off at Tom's shop in Tuesday. This coming Tuesday. So start looking for those to be shipped out. Oh, man, let me move you over here so I'm not having to bend over so you guys can see me. So the first 20 of the Gray Man will be at Tom's shop in next Tuesday. So it'll take him about a week to get those 20 done, or 22, whatever he's got doing. He'll have, counting the SKs, that'll be 22 of them. So anyway, we'll get those first 20, and that's what we're concentrating on, or I'm concentrating on, or we are, because I'm doing the handles, for the next, however long it takes to get the 100 done. And then the FKs would be after the Gray Man, okay? So I said that the Gray Man would be done 4 months after the first runs ended. The first runs ended about December the 2nd, okay? Do the math. January, February, 2 months. Folks, I'm ahead. I'm way ahead. So everything's fine. It's all good. Everything's going great. No need to ask me every other week, where's your Gray Man? All right? I was way up front with all this, and, you know, little patience. Please, little patience, all right? I've got 200 or 300 knives trying to get out and balance all this stuff, all right? So just a little patience. I'm way ahead of schedule on the Gray Mans and pretty much everything else, except for the production runs that, you know, I'm right on the line of that 10-month, 11-month wait. But anyway, so everything is cooking the way it should, and it's going to be delicious when you get it. All right? Okay, little patience. Thank you. The Master Outdoorsman Gen 2, all of the ones without Kydex sleeves has been shipped out. These are the last of them, the last 10 that has Kydex sleeves. There's the Kydex sleeves there. I've got to get the Kydex sleeve fitted to the knife and final polish, and we'll get those out the door in the next couple of 3 days, okay? So anyway, everything is on track, pretty much on schedule or ahead of schedule, and I appreciate all of y'all's patience. So let's just kind of go into the grind room here, and I'll show you what's on the wall and all that good stuff. Hope everybody is enjoying their snow, and it's pretty nice here right now. I think we're expected to get some. See how pretty it is today? Beautiful day. Beautiful day. I think we're expecting some more cold weather in the next couple of weeks or so. But anyway. Okay. These are the two signature field lures that I said that the 14 and the 20 that's in March that I need to finish up and get those out. Those are all done by me. So those are not going to Tom. Those are all done by me. I get the little certificate of awesometicity that says everything was done by me. So I abide by my word on that. These are the 20 that I got ready to do the finish grinds on. I pre-grind these before I send them to Tom. Then Tom puts the handles and shapes the handles. And then pretty much when they come back from Tom, it's just a matter of fitting the kydex, which has already been rough formed. It just has to be fit to the individual knife at that point. So a couple of weeks, we should be starting to get those out the door. All right, the first 20 or so. All right. So, don't have any sales scheduled right now, but I am accumulating some one-ofs and some things to do a sale. And after I get my taxes together, we may have a tax sale. So anyway, I'm hoping all of that changes here real quick on the taxes. Whew, man. Nobody, unless you own a small business in the first quarter, you have no idea the stress levels that there are. Wow. Trying to get all of that together and argue with everybody saying, no, there's no way that I owe that because I didn't make that much money. So anyway, Fire and Bone is another one that Ridge Runner Blades has ordered for their next drops. So if you're looking for a Fire and Bone, what else did I say? A wood drink. Seemed like there was one other one. Master Companions. Yeah, Master Companions. And of course the Contraband, which is formerly known as the Triple X. Those are the 4 models that Ridge Runner is getting next in their shipment. Probably within the next 3 to 4 weeks, something like that. All right, and the next drop to Great Northern Knives this week is going to be some more of the North Winds. So anyway, if you missed out on the first runs of the North Winds, then contact them because Jeff is putting together another order. And so he's probably going to need an idea of how many of those he's going to need. So get with Sean over at Great Northern Knives and let them know that, hey, I want one of those North Winds that's coming in, okay? All right. I think you guys are up to date. Can't think of anything else. Anyway, if I missed something, I'll catch it on the next update in about 2 weeks. You guys be safe. Love each and every one of you. Can't afford to lose any one of you. Y'all be safe. Be sure and get in the backyard, whittle on a stick. Be sure to take a child with you, get the opportunity. And don't forget those plenty of Band-Aids and lots of knives. And be sure and check the links out in the description below because there'll be some cool links there. And also some links at the end of this video showing the live update. That was a lot of fun. We had a blast doing that. A lot of laughs. So anyway, y'all check that out. And if you haven't got the WCFK, that was going to be one for the books, folks. You need to get in on that first order because, man, they're blowing the doors off of his shop right now. So that's going to be one to hold on to for that first run. So anyway, you guys be safe. We'll catch you again very soon.